And welcome back to Wisconsin Family. We're filming on location today at the Rock and Wool Winery in Poynette. We're learning more about their operation, and so will you a little bit later. But right now we turn to our friend Bill Tygum. He's with Little Stroke Swim Academy. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me. It's a pretty neat place.
It is a pretty neat place.
Very cool.
Coolest barn around, I think.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, happy holidays to you.
Thank you.
Wondering if Little Strokes is closing for any of the holidays or for the winter at all?
Yep. We usually take about 2 weeks off over the holidays. We're off starting Christmas Eve. We go all the way up to Christmas Eve
Wow.
this year. So
that's dedication.
So, but yeah, we're going to be closed starting then through January 7th, and so we're back up and running the 8th, and so it'll be a nice 2 weeks off. It'll be a good time to recharge and get things back in order.
Absolutely. And I imagine that a lot of the kids that you're teaching are on break during that time, and who really wants to go and learn something during Christmas break? So,
it's all about toys.
Speaking of Speaking of kids and family, how's your family? Are you guys doing anything for the holidays?
Good. They're doing great. We're busy as always, and we're getting our full money's worth out of the snow gear this year, so that's good.
I suppose.
But no, things are good. They're still swimming away and doing some soccer and gymnastics and all that stuff, and so we're definitely busy. And this time of year, I mean, it's just magical for the kids. So
you haven't outfitted them with little shovels?
No, yeah, actually, well, I don't want to say anything. I could ruin a Christmas present.
So is this Sally's first Christmas then that she'll be?
Yeah, this is her first one. So cool. Pretty big deal.
Yeah,
she'll be turning 11 months over the holidays. So
wow,
yeah,
very cool.
Yeah,
very cool.
So.
Almost her birthday.
Yep.
Well, let's talk about the academy. You have a winter season. Tell us a little bit about when it starts and how long it goes.
Yeah, we kind of start our long season. Winter is 10 weeks, and spring is also 10 weeks. The rest of our sessions throughout the year are a little bit shorter. But yeah, winter starts January 7th and goes through mid to later March, I guess, this year. And it's a really great time to swim. Our enrollment usually dips a little bit in the winter, so it becomes more of a private class. So anybody that is willing to brave the elements usually gets a good result from that. So it's always tropical at Little Strokes all year round. So
right.
It's
like that.
You usually have to dress in layers because you have to peel a few off once you get in there. But we keep it warm for the kids so they stay comfortable all year round. So it's really
You bring up a good point of having it almost be a private lesson when the classes are smaller. Take advantage of that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've been up to your new place now, and it is a really, really nice place.
Thanks.
It's a little bit off the beaten path, but it's worth the trip up to Wanakee for sure if you're not from that area. And it is. I mean, you keep it nice and toasty in there. So when I went up there for the commercial shoot, it was really nice. Talk to us a little bit about, you start kids at 6 months old, which I think is just amazing.
Sometimes we cheat a little bit. We go a little bit earlier.
Starting a little bit earlier, okay.
Parents really want it, yep.
So obviously, that's not just a thing where the parents can just hand you their 6 month old and say, here, teach them, and they have to kind of stay with their kids.
Yep.
So talk to us a little bit about what you guys do in the parent-toddler classes.
Yeah, so parent-tod is for kids 6 months to 2 years old, sometimes a little bit older, depending on the parent's comfort level with putting them into that next step. Sometimes parents like to stick in the water until the kid is 2.5 or something like that. It's amazing. I mean, if you think about it, the child has been in the water most of their life as if they're a baby, and when they're swimming around in there, it's all nice and toasty, and then they're out in real life, and it's cold and there's gravity, and and so you put them back in water and they're back at home. It's really neat to see their progress. They can truly swim before they can learn how to walk, and we teach them all the same things that we teach the older kids. Apply equally to the little ones too.
Wow.
It starts with breathing, then it works on breathing and balance, and then learning how to blow those bubbles when they're underwater, and then rolling over to take a breath, getting on their back to float for a while to achieve that balance on the front and their back, and those same principles hold through for adults, for children, for swim team kids. The bodies work the same in the water, no matter what age you are. So it's really neat to see their progress every time. So.
At some point, you're going to need to walk us through, maybe not today, but walk us through exactly how you go about teaching a 6-year-old how to, or 6-month-old how to blow bubbles and how to, temper their breathing, so to speak.
Sure, sure. So. It's literally baby steps, but we get there. It's good.
So we'll cover that in another segment.
Yeah, I find that fascinating, and I kind of wish I would have started that young. I think even if someone's not going to be an Olympic swimmer, to get familiar with water and to be able to hold your own is a really important skill. It can be, right?
Yep.
Talk about some of the other age groups and maybe adults.
Yeah. We also do our bread and butter are the 2 to 10-year-olds that we have in our normal lessons, and those are the age group lessons that we split up 2 to 4 age group and then a 5 and up age group, and we've talked about that several times before. But I think the other facet of our program is our adult lessons. That's definitely a growing thing now. There's a lot of adults out there that put their kids into swim lessons early because they want them to learn how to swim because they can't even swim themselves.
Right.
And so, we do have a lot of adults taking advantage of our new place too, and we have some opportunities for them as well. So.
Lots of stuff going on there. And real quick before we go, how do you sign up your kid or yourself for Little Strokes?
You can go to littlestrokes.com to register online, or you can just call us at the number right there.
Right there.
All right. Well, this is Bill Tygum. He's with Little Strokes Academy, and we'll be right back. You're watching Wisconsin Family.